Hare
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama,
Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare,
Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna,
Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna,
Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Krishna
Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Ram Hare Hare.
Hare Krishna, Hare
Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Glory time. Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Prabhupada Jaya Prabhupada Prabhupada Srila Prabhupada 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 Jaya Prabhupada Nitai Gora Hari Bol Hari Bol Hari Bol Nitai Gora Hari Bol Hare Krishna Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama Hare Rama 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 Hare 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 Rama Jaya Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Gopi Jana Vallabha Girivardhari Yashodanandana Raja Janaranjana Yashodanandana Raja Janaranjana Yamunatira Vanachari Yamunatira Vanachari Jayo Radha Madhava Kunja Bihari Jai Om Vishnu Pada Paramhamsa Parivrajikacharya Stotra Shanta Srishmari Subhakti Swami Prabhupada Ki Jai Jai Om Vishnu Pada Paramhamsa Parivrajikacharya Stotra Shanta Srishmari Bhakti Santa Saraswati Goswami Ki Jai Namacharya Haridas Thakur Ki Jai Ananta Koti Vaishnavrinda Ki Jai Prem Se Kaho Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gaura Bhaktarin Ki Jai Shri Radha Krishna Gopa Govinath Chamakund Radha Kund Giri Govardhana Ki Jai Vrindavan Dham Ki Jai Jagannath Dham Ki Jai Mayapur Dham Ki Jai Rupananga Vedic College Dham Ki Jai Bhakti Devi Tulsari Ki Jai Namai Gangamai Ki Jai Gauranitai Ki Jai Srila Prabhupada Ki Jai Gaur Premanande Glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees all glories to assembled devotees glories to Shri Guru and Gauranga glories to Srila Prabhupada Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya
Om Namo Vasudevaya
Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya. So we are continuing with chapter 9, text 34. Manmana bhavamad bhakto madhyajimam namaskuru mame vishwas yuktvaevam atmanam matparayanaha. Engage your mind always in thinking of me, offer obeisances and worship me, being completely absorbed in me, surely you will come to me. This is very important word. Should I text verse? Should I go next 10 more? And then you can choose. All right, let's do it. Just follow. Chapter 10, The Opulence of the Absolute. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha Bhuyaiva Mahabaho Shrinu me Paramam Vachaha Yatte Ham Priyamanaya Vakshyami Hitakamyaya. The Supreme Lord said, My dear friend, mighty Arjuna, listen again to my supreme word, which I shall impart to you for your benefit, and which will give you great joy. Text 2. Name vidusuragana prabhavam namaharshayah aham adir hidevanam maharshinam cha sarvashaha. Text 3. Oh, translation, sorry. Neither the hosts of demigods nor the great sages know my origin, for in every respect I am the source of the demigods and the sages. Yo mamajam anadim cha veti loka maheshwaram asamudha samartyeshu sarva papai pramuchyate. He who knows me as the unborn, as the beginningless, as the Supreme Lord of all the worlds, he undiluted among men, he is freed from all sins. Okay, so we got here 2 verses. Buddhir jnanam asamoha kshama satyam dama shamaha sukham dukham bhavo bhavo bhayam cha bhayam eva cha ahimsa samata tushtis tapodhanam yasho yashaha bhavanti bhava bhutanam matta eva prithag vidhaha. Intelligence, knowledge, freedom from doubt and delusion, forgiveness, truthfulness, self-control and calmness, pleasure and pain, birth, death, fear, fearlessness, non-violence, equanimity, satisfaction, austerity, charity, fame and infamy are created by me alone. This long purport, yeah. Then text 6. Maharshaya sapta purve chatvaro manavastata madbhava manasa jata yesham loka ima prajaha. The 7 great sages, and before them the 4 other great sages, and the Manus, progenitors of mankind, are born out of my mind, and all creatures in these planets descend from them. Text 7. Etam vibhotimi cha mama yo veti tattvataha so vikalpena yogena yujyate natra samshayaha. He who knows in truth this glory and power of mine and engages in unalloyed devotional service, of this there is no doubt. Aham sarvasya prabhavo matta sarvam pravartate iti matva bhajante mam buddha bhava samanvitaha. I am the source of all spiritual and material worlds. Everything emanates from me. The wise who know this perfectly engage in my devotional service and worship me with all their hearts. 9. Machita madgata prana bodhayanta parasparam kathanta shamam nityam tushyanti cha ramanti cha. The thoughts of my pure devotees dwell in me. Their lives are surrendered to me, and they derive great satisfaction and bliss, enlightening one another and conversing above me. I think this is last text, right? Text 10. Tesham satada yuktanam bhajatam pritipurvakam dadami buddhi yogam tam yenamam upayantite. To those who are constantly devoted and worship me with love, I give the understanding by which they can come to me. Ooh. So we got a lot of amazing verses. And explain this briefly, that's a quite challenge. Okay, so back to the verse 34. Manmana bhava madbhakto madhyajimam namaskuru mam evaishyas yukttvaivam atmanam mat parayanaha. Engage your mind always in thinking of me, offer obeisances, and worship me, being completely absorbed in me. Surely you will come to me. Jnanatimirandhasya Gyananjana Shalakaya Chakshuranmilitam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Shri Chaitanya Manobhishtam Sthapitam Yena Bhutale Swayam Rupa Kadamahayam Dadati Sma Padantikam Vandeham Shri Guru Shri Tapadakamalam Shri Gurun Vaishnavamscha Shri Rupam Sagrajatam Sahagana Raghunatam Vitam Tam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Sahitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Shri Radha Krishna Padan Sahagana Lalita Shri Vishakhamvitamscha He Krishna Karna Sindhu Dinabandhu Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute Tapta Kanchana Gaurangi Radhe Vrindavaneshwari Vrishabhanu Sutadevi Pranamami Haripriya Panchakalpataribhyascha Kripasandubhya Vacha Patitanam Pavanebhyo Vaishnavebhyo Namo Namah Shri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Shivasari Gora Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Namo Vishnu. Okay. So, purport by Srila Prabhupada. In this verse, it is clearly indicated that Krishna consciousness is the only means of being delivered from the clutches of this contaminated material world. Why? Because Krishna is above this material world, right? And if we are following his instructions, then we are easily going back, right? Because he knows the path, right? Therefore, sometimes unscrupulous commentators distort the meaning of what is clearly stated here, that all devotional service should be offered to the Supreme Personal Godhead Krishna. Unfortunately, unscrupulous commentators divert the mind of the reader to that which is not at all possible. Yeah, such commentators do not know that there is no difference between Krishna's mind and Krishna. Krishna is not an ordinary human being. He is absolute truth. His body, mind, and he himself are one and absolute. It is stated in the Kurma Purana, as it is quoted by Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Goswami, in his Anubhashya comments on Chaitanya Charitamrita, 5th chapter, Adilila, verses 41-48. Deha dehi vibhedo yam neshvare vidyate kvachit, which means that there is no difference in Krishna, the Supreme Lord, between himself and his body. So somebody doesn't believe in this, right? How Krishna can eat with legs, right? But sometimes I'm studying these Sanskrit words. I like it. So Prabhupada in one lecture is saying it was very hard to figure out what he was saying in Sanskrit, but then I did somehow. So he said word padapa. And padapa means in Sanskrit trees. And these trees are being, actually jivas, souls in that particular body of the tree, right? And they are drinking through legs, right? So padapa. Pada means legs, and pa means they are drinking water, from earth through legs. So if these souls can eat, and drink with legs, why not Krishna? right? So that's simple. So Prabhupada made this point. So ordinary trees can drink like that. Why not? Why not God? So Prabhupada, right? So that's it. Yes, but because they do not know these signs of Krishna, the commentators hide Krishna and divide his personality from his mind and or from his body. Although this is sheer ignorance of the signs of Krishna, some men make profit out of misleading the people. Yes, so it is hidden. How to say? It's a desire. They get not pure desire, right? So they wanna they wanna exploit others. So give me money, I will tell you some nonsense, and that's it. So you don't know the truth, so I can cheat you very nicely, right? But thing is that also that audience, they are not also sincere. Otherwise, they will not be there. So because of their desires, a cheater will appear, right? Shows up. So here I am because of your desire. So that's it. There are some who are demonic. They also think of Krishna, but enviously. Just like King Kamsa, Krishna's uncle. He was also thinking of Krishna always, but he thought of Krishna as his enemy. He was always in anxiety, wondering when Krishna would come to kill him. That kind of thinking will not help us. One should be thinking of Krishna in devotional love. That is bhakti. One should cultivate the knowledge of Krishna continually. So, this verse is about thinking about Krishna, right? Engage your mind always in thinking of me. So what is our motto? Always think of Krishna, never forget him. That's what we teach bhaktas in Bhakta program, right? Always think of Krishna and never forget him, right? And that was actually Guru Maharaj's instruction to my cousin. She got initiated maybe, I don't know, 2 months ago, and by Zoom, right? People. And so dear Guru Maharaj, he gave her name Devaki Devidasi. So mother of Krishna, right? So, and then he added, like mother, he's always thinking about her child, like Devaki was always thinking about Krishna. So please, you got such a name, so think about Krishna always. So that was a really something, nice instruction. So that that's what we actually have to do, because look, it is very logical. If you are thinking about what is Supeshakrit, and another Sanskrit word is for wasp is Supesha Krit. Krit means like Sarvasa Chaham Hridisanivisto Mata Smritir Gyanama Puhanam Cha Videscha Sarva Aham Eva Vedyo Vedanta Krit Vedavit Eva Chaham I am, right? Krishna is creator of Vedanta, right? So Supesha Krit, it is another word in Sanskrit for wasp. Because in Srimad Bhagavatam, it is stated that who this wasp will kill, that particular jiva will receive very beautiful body. Very beautiful body. So therefore, Supe Shakrit. She is creator of very beautiful body. And another thing is about wasp, because I want to mention this point that in that a wasp is sometimes killing the what is it called? I don't know the word. Someone, and she created well, some kind of walls around, okay, and inside that bug or fly or something is always thinking about wasp. So that jiva will receive body of the wasp, because always thinking about wasp, like that. So in this sense, if we are thinking about Krishna always, we will not be Krishna, right? But we will receive body as Krishna, right? So eternal body. He got eternal body. So when we will be going to Vaikunthas, we got 4 hands, this kind of stuff, honor, and so we will be worshipping, and this kind of mood we will be in. But when we going to Goloka, we got 2 hands, and we can be with also in an animal body, right? But it is still, we can say, the same in the sense it is completely transcendental. It is not under modes of material nature, and ignorance and stuff like that, So it's a completely pure transcendental. So like that. So always thinking about me. So Krishna is saying, engage your. This is like we read in this first text of 10th chapter that it is for your benefit, and which will give you great joy, right? The Supreme Lord said, "My dear friend, mighty arm Arjuna, listen again to my supreme word, which I shall impart to you." So listen to what I'm saying. Like, don't be in ignorance, Like sometimes my Sankirtan leader, he was very tough guy, and he taught me many things, not just book distribution, but everything, I can say. I am very thankful to him. And one thing he really wants from me: when someone is speaking, listen to him. Don't care about anything else. He's speaking to you. Because we are sometimes like, someone is giving class, or someone is speaking to us, explaining things, advices, this, that, and we are like, yeah, okay. We not full attention, that's one thing. And another thing is, we are thinking that we know that. We know that. I know what you are saying. I know. You don't know, because you are not hearing. If you are hearing this transcendental message, there is no bottom line. You can go deeper and deeper and deeper. So, although I'm speaking, you are not this body, this, that, Prabhupada saying on everywhere, you are not this body. We heard that many times, but we didn't understand, So, you could hear these points many times, but did you really understand? No. So listen again. Listen and try to put it to your heart, right? Put it to your heart. You got a lot of information. You got enough information to be pure devotee. You don't have to know more things. Just what you heard till now, it is enough for you to be pure devotee. Krishna is God, you are his servant, done. That's it. You are not this body. Once I got dream when I was bhakta, and Prabhupada came above me. I fell to sleep, and he came above me and he said, "You are not this body, and your home is Goloka Vrindavan." And he left. Finito. So I was thinking, it was, oh boy, I don't know, 18 years ago. So I was thinking just recently about that. If I understand only this, I will go back. You are not this body, and your home is Goloka Vrindavan. What you are doing here? What you are doing here? You are not this body. Don't be attached this temporary machine, yantra. Krishna is saying yantra, right? Crazy. We are still attached, so conditioned, so conditioned. So if I just, understand these two sentences. So, and I heard, we could hear this many times, right? But still attached, still. Because of why? Oh, we want to be pure devotee, but why we are not? Kamaisha krodhaisha rajaguna samudbhavaha. Right? What is that verse? 337 or 34? I think 337, huh? It's beautiful. Strong like anything, So all questions answered. Done in one. 37. Shri Bhagavan Uvacha. So Krishna is saying, like in this verse, 10:1, my dear friend, the Supreme Lord, he is so sweet. You are rascal number one, and he is saying, my dear friend. Right? If someone is rascal, you are saying, man, get out, out of here, because I kill you,
Arjuna is his friend.
What, Guru Maharaj?
Arjuna is his close friend.
Yes, that's a nice point. Yes. Yes, Guru Maharaj. I cannot say anything against it. So I will continue. So the Supreme Lord said, my dear friend, mighty arm Arjuna, listen again to my Supreme Word, which I shall impart to you for your benefit and which will give you great joy. So here, Krishna is saying also, Bhagavan Uvacha, right? 337. Kamaisha krodhaisha rajaguna samudbhavaha mahashano mahapapma vidhyenam iha vairinam. So before Arjuna is asking, Arjuna uvacha atakena prayukto yam papam charati purusha anichan apivarshneya balat iva niyojitaha. So Arjuna said, O descendant of Vrishni, by what is one impelled to sinful acts even unwillingly, as if engaged by force? Man. So we want to be pure devotee, we want to do everything for Krishna, this, that, but because the Blessed Lord said, it is last only, finito, done, it's last, it's just one word, last. It is in a, it's not just sex or something, it is, yes, it is, but many subtle things, many subtle things are included. So you want to enjoy something, right? So it is last only, Arjuna, which is born of contact with the material modes of passion. So how passion is dangerous? It is born from passion. How passion is dangerous. And later transformed into wrath, and which is the all-devouring sinful enemy of this world. Krishna is speaking, right? So this is amazing. So Bhagavad-gita is explaining everything very, very nicely. Okay, it's time maybe for questions. Yeah. Yes, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna, Prabhu.
Hare Krishna.
Please accept my humble obeisances and thanks for the fired up class. I've been listening to some arrival addresses from Srila Prabhupada, and he actually has stressed this, that we're not the body, so many times. And each one of them, he states it, I'm pretty sure. So much so that I had to make sure that I'm not listening to the same arrival address. There are different arrival addresses, but he's always talking about the same points. So the arrival address seems to be like a summary to the crowd that he's speaking to. And even though I've heard it so many times, because that is something that I haven't heard as much as everyone here, but I've heard that many a time, and what you're saying is still not sinking in that I'm not the body, especially if you watch me, like I blatantly think I'm the body and deal with aches and pains and stuff. So,
yeah, we are very conditioned, yes.
And then I'd like to say that what you, Maharaj Parikshit, when he's talking to the sages, he asks them that in his final moment, can they just chant the names of Vishnu? And back to what you're saying, it's important that we condition ourselves with this transcendental knowledge and replace our false conditioning or our material conditioning with this. So it's not really a question, it's a comment. I just want to say thanks for, reiterating this, because it still hasn't sunk in, and I don't know when it's going to really sink in or how deep this ocean of Krishna Katha really is. And there's so many ways, like Prabhu was just talking to me about how there's so many names of Krishna. So if we want to fill these or replace these material desires with Krishna Katha, he actually has given us so many avenues. And plus, we're in an age where we have like internet, and we can listen to Srila Prabhupada for free. We can read his books for free. We have like so many options. So, like, thank you, Srila Prabhupada, for inciting this revolution. Because I don't know if I could have been one of the devotees around with His Holiness, or like even Alankar Prabhu, because if there was no books, I don't know if I'd be able to even chant for 2 minutes. And so I just want to say thanks to all the previous devotees, because I really just don't understand. Even though I like this stuff, I really don't actually understand what's going on.
Thank you. Thank you so much. I hope that it will. Yes, okay, I got it. So you remind me, because you mentioned arrivals of Srila Prabhupada, right? So do you want to hear one arrival? Yes. It is sadhus. This is amazing, and it is only maybe 2 minutes. Can you put a little bit more volume here? And this is amazing. And what I'm trying to say, the point is that, okay, good. The point is what Prabhupada mentioned there, is that we should take advantage of what we got. Okay? I will not speak more, because please hear this. It's amazing. I hope you will.
So, I'm very glad to see you, and I'm coming first of all Mexico City. Huh? Yes. So, Mexico City, then Caracas, then Miami. I see your temple is the best. So, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is very kind. Parama Karuna Pamaduyana. Two lords, Nitai Gaura Chandra, Nityananda Prabhu and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. They are very kind. They appear just to reclaim the fallen souls of this age. So, they are more kind than Krishna. Krishna, he is also very kind. He comes to deliver, but Krishna demands, first of all, surrender. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu does not demand surrender. He is so kind. So, take shelter of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and be happy. Thank you.
Like that. Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Bhagavad-gita ki jai.